On February 3rd, militants shot down a Su-25 warplane of the Russian airspace forces with the man-portable air defense system MANPAD over the village of Khan al-Sabil, southwest of the city of Sarakib in the province of Idlib. Originally, Jaish al-Nasr, a militant group that had been supplied with US-made Tau anti-tank missiles, claimed that its members had downed the warplane. Later, the media wing of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, formerly Jabhat al-Nusra, the Syrian branch of al-Qaeda, released a video of the MANPAD launch. This confirmed that Hayat Tahrir al-Sham HTS members were involved in the attack. The Su-25 pilot ejected, but was killed in a fighting on the ground. The militants were not able to capture him alive. According to the Russian media, the pilot identified as Major Roman Filipov. He was a former Ukrainian pilot from the city of Simferopol, in what is now the Russian Republic of Crimea. On the same day, Russian airspace forces delivered a series of high-precision weapon strikes on the area from which the MANPAD was launched, and killed at least 30 militants, according to the country's defense ministry. On February 4th, over 70 Russian airstrikes hit positions of the HTS and its allies. According to the Russian MP Viktor Volodarsky, Syrian and Russian forces are working to trace the MANPAD missile and to find how exactly it had appeared in the hands of the militants. The Idlib incident took place while the Syrian Arab Army SAA and other pro-government factions were focusing on combating ISIS in northeastern Hama. Government forces liberated the villages of Al-Judaidah, Samiriya, Huriza, Tulayhat, Abu Qusur, and Ma'asaran. HTS, the Turkish Islamic Party TIP, and their allies used the situation to launch a large-scale attack on SAA positions in eastern Idlib on February 4th. By February 5th, they had entered Tel Sultan, Ras Al Ain, and Baris. The main fighting took place in Tel Sultan, where 25 militants were reportedly killed by the target forces. The situation on the front line remains tense. On February 3rd, 7 soldiers of the Turkish Armed Forces TAF were killed in clashes with the Kurdish militias. 5 soldiers died near the settlement of Sheikh Haruz, northeast of the YPG-held city of Afrin, where Kurdish forces targeted a TAF battle tank. 1 more soldier died in a separate incident in the Afrin area. Another one was killed in the Turkish border province of Kilis. It is interesting to note that Ankara continues arguing that Turkish forces fight some mysterious ISIS terrorists in the Afrin area. However, for all neutral observers, it is clear that there is no ISIS in Afrin. On February 4th, the TAF and the Free Syrian Army entered the villages of Haj Bilal and Sheikh Huruz. YPG-YPJ forces repelled Turkish-led attack on the villages of Blika and Shakwarzi, where they had reportedly destroyed a bulldozer of Turkey-led forces. Reports also appeared that Faylaq al-Sham, the Free Idlib Army, and the Nur al-Din al-Zanki movement had sent their fighters to participate in Ankara's Operation Olive Branch in Afrin. If this is confirmed, soon the YPG-YPJ will face an additional pressure on the ground.